If you're in the market to buy a thin and light MacBook and have been waiting around for an updated MacBook Air, Apple is letting users know that they should update to the latest 13-inch MacBook Pro, which is the same weight and size as the Air. Comparing both base models, the new 13-inch MacBook Pro is about a third higher in price and about $200 more for the most comparable model. Let's see what that higher price will get you. Both machines are considerably thin and light. The MacBook Pro is actually slightly smaller and thinner comparing the thickest parts, but because it's not a wedge shape like the Air, it's thicker at the front. If you like having a variety in ports, this is where the MacBook Air shines. With a dedicated MagSafe charging port we all love, along with two USB 3 ports, a Thunderbolt 2, and an SD card reader. The base 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro comes with two really powerful Thunderbolt 3 ports that you can do almost anything with. Each port can daisy chain multiple Thunderbolt devices and be adaptable to almost any connection, including charging. If you like to use your laptop with an external display, a monitor like the LG Apple is offering can charge your MacBook at the same time as sending a display signal, and provide 3 additional USB-C ports for accessories with just a single cable going to your MacBook. If you work with photos and video, you'll know how convenient it is to have an SD card slot. But for that same crowd, the MacBook Air screen is a letdown. Other than being larger, it's a letdown in every other way. The viewing angles, contrast, and color accuracy is much worse, and the resolution isn't even full HD, giving you less screen real estate to work. On the other hand, the 13-inch MacBook Pro has the best screen available in a laptop, with an extremely high 500 nit screen that is easy to view outside in bright daylight, and with amazing contrast and color accuracy, over 100% sRGB compared to just 40% on the MacBook Air. The new MacBook has a slightly more powerful processor with about 25% better multi-core performance, but the graphics is where it really leads ahead with about 60% faster performance, which helps in most productivity and professional apps. On top of that, with extended high CPU use, the new MacBook Pro runs cooler than the Air. The larger size of the MacBook Air does give it a larger battery, which yields 2 extra hours of web usage. One benefit of the USB-C connector is the MacBook can be charged with a cheap USB battery bank, which is very convenient if you're traveling, and my choice over having MagSafe if we can only have one of the two. To create such a small and thin machine, Apple had to use their new butterfly key mechanism. The 13-inch MacBook Pro is using 2nd-gen butterfly keys which have much less travel, which takes some getting used to. Personally, after a bit of use, we can prefer this new keyboard. Even though the key travel is small, it's clicky and even. I can type just as fast and accurately as with the MacBook Air. The new thinner MacBook Pro keyboard is also lit by individual LEDs, giving it a sharper look with less backbleed. The trackpad is an improvement over the MacBook Airs. Even though it feels like you're actually pressing down, Apple is using haptic feedback motors that simulate the click. This makes the trackpad thinner and gives you the same feedback no matter where you press on the trackpad, as well as giving you a range of adjustability to tune feedback and sound to your liking. It's also much larger than the Airs, which is great if you like to use gestures. Even though the 13-inch MacBook Pro is smaller in dimensions, the updated speakers are a huge improvement and are likely better than any 13-inch laptop on the market. It's both louder with better low and high frequencies as well. With all this said, if you're looking for a portable machine in this price range, don't mind using a few adapters until more USB-C devices are available. The 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro beats out the MacBook Air in almost every way. For more reviews, news, and analysis, check out AppleInsider.com and subscribe to Apple Insider on YouTube.